2.3.1, multiplying mixed numbers. Go to our table of contents, find the math notes. 2.3.1, multiplying mixed numbers, page 15. Let's go ahead and turn. Here you go. Go ahead and read through it, pause, underline what you think is important, and come back to us. Okay, so the point of reading it is to make sure that you're processing beforehand, and then we go through it just to make sure and solidify it in your mind. There are two methods. One is using a generic rectangle, not my favorite, and method 2 is changing it to fractions greater than 1, which I think is the easier one, but you do need to know both. Okay, so looking at this example, I've got 2 1/2, 1 1/4, just like what we used to do with our generic rectangles, right? If I had up here 52 times 63, we would break it up as 50 and 2, 60 and 3. Then we would multiply them together. 50 times 60. This is 60 times 2. This is 50 times 3. This is 2 times 3. So it's just those numbers, just like how we have our multiplication table right there. Okay, so the same thing can be done with fractions, right? So you have 2 1/2 over here. You've got 1 1/4 over there, and you're going to multiply them, right? So multiplying straight across. Quick thing, if it is a whole number, to multiply it, this 2 is 2 over 1, right? So in this column, we've got 2 times 1. This one, we've got 2 times 1/4, and this is 2 over 1. In this one, we will have 1/2. So right here, we've got 1/2 times 1. And in this one, we've got 1/2 times 1/4 to get 1/8, right? Then what you got to do is you got to add all of these answers together, but you need to find the least common denominator. So right here, they simplified 2/4 to 1/2, and then they added it together. Or you need to find need LCD to add and subtract fractions. Okay, so using that method. Method number 2, I think, is a little bit easier. It says using fractions greater than 1 to multiply mixed numbers. Remember, this is our key word for finding the how-tos. Step 1, you need to change to fractions greater than 1. AKA improper fractions, and then you multiply, right? So looking at this example right here, changing it to fractions greater than 1, that's another toolkit video. You multiply, 2 times 2 is 4, you add, plus 1 is 5. Keep the same denominator. Here, right here, you multiply, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5/4. Then you multiply straight across, right? So you've got 5 times 5, which is 25. In the bottom, you've got 2 times 4, which is 8. And then you have your fraction greater than 1, or improper fraction, and then you just convert it to a mixed number if needed, right? Some of your teachers might not require that. But in order to do this, again, a fraction is a division problem, which is dots, right? Or numbers instead of dots. So we're going to do 25 divided by 8, right? This is 3 times 8 is 24. Subtract, you get a remainder of 1. So that's where you get the 3 1/8 from. All right, that is it for this one. There are 2 different methods. Please know both. If you have any questions, let your teacher know. Thank you.